Welcome to this video where we'll take you on a special journey with this beautiful blackwater planted aquarium. The required materials are laid out including sand, driftwood and a mix of leaves and botanicals that will be used to create the special blackwater environment. Let us know in the comments what type of fish or shrimp you'd like to add in here, and whilst you're there, hit that like button if you're enjoying the video. We're using a mixture of catappa leaves, guava leaves, seed pods and elder cones. These decompose at various rates, with the leaves degrading first. This isn't a problem, and new leaves can be added in the following months as required. The botanicals were pre-soaked in hot water overnight in our special glass vase to help them sink. After all, no one likes a brown botanical floater. The subsequent tannin-stained water is safe for use later to create the desired blackwater tint. The leaves and botanicals slowly decompose in the aquarium water and leach tannins. This process mimics what happens in wild blackwater systems and is known to promote beneficial water conditions such as lowering pH, as well as promoting beneficial microflora and microfauna. When we're content with the overall design, we can fill up the aquarium with dechlorinated water and set up our small external filter. We don't often see many aquarium plants growing in blackwater systems in nature due to the dark water limiting light penetration, but in this aquarium we have decided to add a couple of easy species that will do well despite the lower light intensity. First, we add Microsorum pteropus trident by simply pressing it into a suitable gap between the wood pieces. Over time, this will secure itself as the rhizome attaches to the wood. Next, we prepare and add some Anubias petite using the same method as the trident fern. Anubias grows well in the shade, so is ideal for this aquascape, positioned under the fern or shaded by the overhanging wood pieces. The final planting process today is to add some tissue cultured 1-2 grow floating plants. These help to remove excess nutrients and provide shade, thus helping to limit algae growth. Finally, we add our blackwater extract to create the desired effect, bearing in mind that the natural processes of the driftwood, decomposing leaves and botanicals will create even more tannins over the coming days. Three days later, and you can see what we mean. The staining is very prominent and probably not to everyone's taste perhaps. What do you think? This can be diluted with water changes to achieve the desired effect, and over the coming weeks the natural leaching will reduce considerably. We've added CO2 injection to give the plants a helping hand, although this isn't absolutely necessary in this type of aquarium. We've directed the filter nozzle against the back glass in order to prevent the floating plants from being excessively moved around the aquarium. 4 weeks later and everything is looking good. We've decided to add a couple of Amano shrimp. These fascinating invertebrates add movement and interest, as well as being known algae eaters. There is some prominent brown algae building on the glass that needs our attention. The floating plants are thinned out by scooping out the excess and disposing of carefully to ensure they don't become invasive in natural water systems. A water change is carried out to maintain ideal water quality and to further dilute the blackwater to our personal taste. Although the aquascape is doing well, there's always room for improvement, so we've decided to add some Nymphia lotus lily, Bucophilandra bucket kilem and Bucophilandra kedigang. To add even more interest, some cherry shrimp are added to give the Amano shrimp some well-deserved company. For now, we've decided not to add any fish, as the layout is only temporary, But if we did, what fish do you think would best suit this aquascape? Let us know in the comments. Now the aquarium is 90 days old and has arguably reached peak condition. All of the plants have grown in well and there's almost zero algae. Even the lily is growing so well it's producing oxygen bubbles, a process commonly known as pearling. Down below you can see how some of the leaves have decomposed to the extent that they take on a skeletal-like appearance. These can be left alone or removed and replaced with newly soaked leaves as desired. So we hope you've enjoyed following the 90-day journey of our unique and beautiful blackwater planted aquarium. We believe it shows how different styles of aquarium keeping and aquascaping can be combined to create a wonderful blend of nature and art in a subtle and understated way, without the need for complex planting layouts or fish stocking. Now it's time to dismantle the setup, ready for our next project. What would you like to see next? Do let us know in the comments. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.